Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to the Dynamic Engineers. So today we are going to talk about the reasons for development length. If you can see in the card, I have defined that what is development length and how will you calculate development length. So you can watch this lecture to find the development length definition and the calculation method of development length. Now, why do we provide development length? This is an important question because mostly whenever we go to a construction site, the designers and the inspectors focuses on the value of development length. So why? What is the reason? We have two reasons for providing development length. The first reason is bond between concrete and steel. Okay, so I will just explain it by a very simple example. Just look at this. This is a steel bar which is embedded in this concrete member. A very small piece of this bar is embedded in this concrete, and if you just pull it, it will just pull out with a very small force. Okay, but if you embed a large part of this steel bar in this concrete, then a very much huge amount of force will be needed to pull out this bar from this concrete member. So the first reason is bond between concrete and steel. If we do not provide enough development length, then there is a chance of slippage of this bar from this concrete member. So this is the first reason, the bond between concrete and steel. The second reason is very much important, and this especially works in frame structure. That is transfer of load. So how does this transfer load? Just look at this. This is a simple beam column connection. So if a load is applied over this beam, then this load is supposed to be transferred down to the foundation. So to transfer it, this beam will have to transfer this load to this column and this column. Now, if the steel present in this beam are somewhere here, like the end point of all these steel bars is here, then there is no chance of transfer of load from this beam to this column. So to transfer this load, because all the steel rebars, all the main bars has to take the load and transfer it to the column. So if the steel bars are terminating here, then there is no chance of transfer of this load from this beam to this column. So to transfer this load, you will have to embed this steel into this column up to a length, and that length is actually the development length. So I hope that you understood that why do we provide an extra length into a column. The reason is transfer of load, because if you do not provide this length, then no stress will be transferred to this column. Okay, so this was the reason, the second reason, and this was the first reason, and both these reasons are important, which is why the development length is considered very seriously during construction process and during design process. So I hope you would have learned something from this video, and if you have any question regarding this topic, you can ask this. Thank you very much.